Hi everyone. As I will often do when I find an idea spinning around in my head is make a video. What would it take to make apostates shut up and go away? That's what's been spinning around in my head. Ironically, when the witnesses came, they left this. This is what it would take for many of us to shut up and go away. Now, granted, not all of us would go away, but a good number of us would. Because if you read the boards and you watch our videos, a good number of us, we don't care about the religion side. We don't care about the doctrine. Yeah, there are some ex-witnesses that do focus on the doctrinal and biblical side of things. And then there are a few of us that do bring up some of it because it's the stuff we were most violated by. But for the most part, the vast majority of us, it's not the doctrinal or religious side of it that we're talking about. It's justice that we're talking about. And I recently had somebody post on a couple of my videos, the typical I'm an ex-witness, why can't you just move on? Why let the watchtower keep a hold out of you? And I have to tell you, those comments just piss me off. Because yeah, I could totally walk away. I'm done. But unfortunately, my heart did not shut down when I left the watchtower. I still happen to care about the people that are still being abused by this organization. And if you can shut down your emotions and not give a crap about anybody other than yourself, well, hey, more power to you. But unfortunately, I had an extreme negative experience. I'm really over a lot of it. But I can turn that negative experience into a positive and help somebody else. But it's the injustice that we're fighting against. It's not the religion side for most of us. And I've mentioned it on boards, and it really isn't. It's the destructive mind control part of this group, not the religion, not the belief system for most of us. It's the destruction. It's the harming of the flock. It's these man-made policies that are designed to hurt you, really. We're fighting for justice. And there's a whole lot of us, we're fighting for justice for you. We no longer have a vested interest in it. We could literally close the door and walk away. The financial scandals where they're gambling with your donations. They're not getting my money anymore. The only reason that I'm working to expose that is for you, to protect your donations. The pedophilia policy is probably the number one biggest one across the board. Ex-witnesses and non-witnesses alike are appalled by that, and rightly so. Because even hardened criminals, most of them will draw the line at kids, not this organization. And even those of you that are burying your head in the sand saying it's not happening, I hold you responsible as well. Because this kind of a vile accusation, and you can't even spare a few minutes to see what we're upset about, this policy is set into place to protect the organization. Children are the truest victims because they require the adults around them to protect them. They're completely at their mercy. And this vile policy that's in place turns this entire organization against them, including you who are burying your head in the sand. Screw the kids. The only problem with this little policy is it's backfiring on them big time. Because it was designed to protect the organization from scandal, and it's turning out to be one of the biggest scandals. Because it's no longer secret. It's out there. This organization protects pedophiles. This organization defends pedophiles. This organization victimizes children. What a fine witness that is. It's my number one unwitnessing tool. When I unwitness, it's not doctrinal or religious issues that I talk about. It's the scandals. It's the harm. It's everything that defines it as a destructive mind control group. It's not the teachings. It's the actions. So you want a lot of us to go away? You'd get a good number of us to go away if you'd correct the pedophile issue to actually protect the children. If you got the law involved in criminal situations rather than these elders, let them handle the spiritual stuff. But anything criminal should be automatic. It should be a requirement by all to automatically go to the authorities. The blood issue. You wouldn't even have to remove it. Just make it truly a conscious decision. Get the hospital liaisons out of there, get the elders out of your business, and let it be between you, the doctor, and Jehovah. And there'll be no repercussions no matter what you decide. A lot of us will go away. The shunning issue is really the only one that really affects both sides actively. Because those of us that are out, the blood issue is not an issue. Many of us have our children out, so the pedophilia isn't an issue. We're no longer giving money, so the money isn't an issue. The shunning one is the only one that really affects both because it destroys the family. When my husband started looking into this organization, when we first got together and he found out I had a Jehovah's Witness background, so he started looking into it, and it was this fellowshipping and shunning policy. It's a cult. That was all it took for him. He knew exactly. That told him everything. And if you look at other cults, other destructive mind control cults, that's across the board is how they treat the ex-members. But if you were to just drop the destructive mind control of it, there would be a vast number of us, we'd be out of a job. Because we're just fighting for justice. We're not trying to hurt the witnesses, we're trying to help. We're not trying to destroy the religion side of it. We're trying to destroy the cult side of it. There's many of us that we don't care what you want to believe. But we care very much that you're being hurt. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.